homes. I blame most of us from home. We need to go back to the old school. You know what I mean? The old school, I'm sorry. No, my question is what I'm saying. That's what I want y'all to think.
Headed out to a town hall. Campaign season has started and starting to volunteer again. So, just wanted to have a little something to post today. And I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of because it's a open public forum. So I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of what will be up for discussion at the town hall. And happy Vlogtober. Ooh, child. I think I'm on 22. Yeah. This person, my gosh. Don't get me started. All people's driving. They driving with no lights on. It's getting dark out here. Okay, so I will see you in a bit. Toodles. You're fine.
Tissues on there in case you cry. Tissues on the chair in case you start crying.
You sure will.
Girlfriend, yes. Take your applause and
Take your bow.
I just want to make sure that everyone is clear about how we're going to do things tonight.
But the quality of life in neighborhoods. We should not have to look behind our back and feel that something is going on. Or, I agree and disagree with the judge, because I think having the citizens on patrol helps when you have the support of the police department. Because we've got to get people to be engaged in their communities and neighborhoods. And despite the fact that I was not going to get into this race, and I tried to work with the current administration, I realized that this is an opportunity for me to really go back and to show people the kind of leader that I can be.
Yes.
Transparent.
Yes.
Be open to the public and really move the city forward and create a structure and system that not only will sustain itself, but will work with young people who want to get into government for the right reason and then build on that.
You ran several times before. Why do you think this time the people of Baltimore want to see you in the mayor's office again?
Because they stop me every day, 24/7. That's a question that you really don't even have to ask. I've always done that. I'm even out of public office and people call me about issues from A to Z, and I would figure out how to either put me connect with somebody or get it addressed. I think that was one of the strong points from the time I got on the city council was constituent service. And so that will always be a part of who I am, no matter where I am.
We need to have a boot camp. We ain't got to send these kids to jail, but we need to have a boot camp where they don't go home for like 6 to 8 months, maybe a whole year. Give them some education, give them a high school diploma, find them a job, get them a workshop. Schools don't even have workshops anymore. They don't even have home economics. These kids don't even know how to cook. It's really sad that we did this, not City Hall. They're not houses. Let's go back to the old school. Y'all took the way that we can't beat our children.
That's right.
I love them. You can't beat them. And then 3 and 4 years old that's coming up right now, you can't even beat them. Somebody gonna call, I saw you beating your child. We gotta whip it. Did the beating hurt me? No. Look what it made me. You see what I'm saying? We gotta go back to the old school. We gotta chastise our kids. We gotta show them respect. We gotta teach them respect. And let me tell you something. I feel as though if we do a boot camp at one of these schools that nobody's using, that we ain't got money, you spending money in it, make that a boot camp for the kids, teach them what they need to know, show them how to get respect, teach them respect. And you talk about the police department, you see all these people in my police department nationwide, you already know what I'm all about, right? Like, check this out, they got their own handcuffs on their own back. They can't touch it. Old folks ain't doing no crime, it's these young kids. We need to go back. And I'm sorry to be excited. I'm so excited when it comes to the kids, man. Cause like y'all ain't old yet. You gonna get old if you live long enough, right? These kids gonna be tearing us up. We can't come out the house now. What you think you're gonna do in the next 10 years? We gonna do something about it.
Yeah.
I told I'm gonna take people money.
Call up Michael.
This is my biker brother. And anytime the Baltimore biker community can help you, but Lindsay knows how I am.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
It's similar to your point. Sorry, we didn't get to this earlier, but this is from Isaac from Midtown Belvedere, and the question is, what sort of interventions would you suggest to keep high-risk individuals most prone to committing crimes from doing those same activities, especially if they are persistently in those high-risk environments throughout their life? And I think we can address and really point to the young people, because that's really routinely what we're hearing is these young people are a product of their environment. So what programs can we do to address those people?
There actually are programs.
What are they?
We go back to the same idea that there aren't any programs out here. You need after-school programs and mentoring programs, but there's a whole host of folks out here that do that kind of work. There are sororities and fraternities all over the city that do mentoring of young people. There are churches that have after-school programs in their buildings. And then there are other community groups, nonprofits, that are in the schools and they're doing them. Perhaps we need to do an evaluation of parenting. If you work certain hours and your kid is between certain ages, and you know that you have no one to supervise them while you're working, maybe we require that parent to sign your kid up for an after-school program or a tutoring program or something going on at the school. When I was coming up, there was an after-school program, and it didn't cost a lot of money. It cost some money to stay.
So I'm headed back from the town hall. That was a really good town hall. One goofball was out there acting a fool. Actually, when everything was over, he came in and was acting a real goofy fool mess. Want to holler and say a bunch of stupid stuff, but I can't even remember what in the world he was saying because I wasn't paying him no attention. How about that? Anywho, just wanted to come in to close out the vlog. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. No matter of fact, don't consider it. Just go ahead, hit the button. Thank you. I would greatly appreciate you jumping in on board. And yeah, just come on back and check some stuff out. And if you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming on over here and riding with my crazy butt and this channel. And I better pay attention, y'all, because I be talking about the drivers that don't pay attention, so I better pay attention. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.